Everybody.
Hello.
Wow, there's a lot of pink. I need my sunglasses.
Here.
Thank you all for coming today. My name is Terry Gillen. I'm from Colors for a Cause, Louisiana. We are the organization with the pink fire truck. That's what everybody knows us by. And it's here today. Colors for a Cause is a non-profit charity organization based out of DeQuincy, Louisiana. It was formed in April of 2011, and we assist families with their financial needs while they have a child that's battling cancer. The bills don't stop. Whenever you have a child in the hospital, you still have a house note, car note, insurance, you have travel expenses to and from the hospital, and that's what Colors for a Cause does. We raise money to help those families pay their bills while they're going through cancer treatments. We also have a Christmas outreach program that we provide gifts and funds to these families so they can get nice Christmas presents for their kids while they're going through cancer treatment, and also the siblings of the child who's going through cancer treatment. We have 3 cancer awareness vehicles. We have the pink fire truck. Her name is Sandy. She's named after a lady who is an inflammatory breast cancer survivor. She lives in Rhode Island. And there's a story behind that. One day I'll tell you that story, but it's kind of long, so I'm going to skip that today. We have a purple and gold fire truck. All of you should have gotten the brochures at the door, and most of those brochures, I believe, are going to have the picture of the purple and gold fire truck in it also. It is our childhood cancer awareness fire truck. We also have a orange and gray Dodge Durango, and it represents leukemia and brain cancer. On the hood of that Durango are pictures of 4 of our children who we helped last year, who passed away last year. You will see that orange and gray Durango parked outside behind the pink fire truck whenever you go out there later. Cancer is talked about a lot, but there's a lot of kids that don't really know what cancer is, so I'm going to tell you today, okay? A short, sweet version of what cancer is. Cancer is a group of mainly related diseases that all have to do with cells in your body. Cells are the very small units that make up all living things, including the human body. There are billions of cells in each person's body. Cancer happens when cells that are not normal grow and spread very fast. Normal body cells grow and divide, and they know when to stop growing. Over time, they'll die. Unlike these normal cells, cancer cells just continue to grow and divide out of control, and they don't die when they're supposed to. Cancer cells usually group or clump together to form tumors. A growing tumor becomes a lump of cancer cells that can destroy the normal cells around the tumor and damage the body's healthy tissues. Sometimes cancer cells break away from the original tumor and travel to other areas in the body where they keep growing and they can go on to form new tumors. That's how cancer spreads. There are over 100 different types of cancer. A few of the types are leukemia, breast cancer, lymphoma, carcinoma, osteosarcoma. That's just a few of the many, many types. Since Colors for a Cause was formed to assist children with cancer, I'm going to share a few childhood cancer facts with you, because children get cancer too. Before I say anything about that, I'm just going to state this, and I try to say this everywhere we go to speak to groups of kids. How many of you know a child who had or has cancer? There's a lot in this room. A lot of the things that we've heard from the kids that we help were sad stories about how they were treated in school by other kids because they didn't have any hair, or because they had to wear a mask on their face to keep from catching colds, the flu, and things like that. Their immune system is very low, so they can catch things very, very easily. Cancer is not contagious. Cancer is not something you can catch from someone else. So if you know someone who has cancer, or if you go to school with someone who has cancer, or church, or go play ball with them, treat those kids nice and be their friend, because they're needing a friend right now more than anything else. Someone who won't bully them or talk down to them because of the way they look. They're human beings just like you and I are. So remember that. Just because they look different, don't mean they're any different than any of us are. And they're fighting the battle of their lives. Over 12,000, I'm not through yet, over 12,400 kids in the United States are diagnosed every year with cancer. Over 4,000 of those kids will die every year from cancer. There is some good news. In the past 38 years, childhood cancer has gone from less than a 20% survival rate to an approximate 75% overall 5-year cure rate. So there has been some improvements in the diagnosis and treatment of childhood cancer. Everyone knows what the pink ribbon stands for, right? What does the gold ribbon stand for?
Childhood.
I heard a few childhood cancers. Everybody needs to be aware that children are our future. Gold is the color that represents childhood cancer. There's far too many people that don't know that. So remember, if you see a gold ribbon, it also means that you support our troops. I know everybody supports our troops, or they should. But if you see a gold ribbon that stands for cancer, that is for childhood cancer. Thank you all for your attention today. We do have the pink truck here, and we do want you to sign either your name or someone's name who you would like to honor for their battle with cancer on the fire truck. We have silver metallic markers that we use for that. I also have some other colors today because I couldn't find silver ones at Walmart. So we got some other colors too. But just stick with us outside. I believe they're going to do a balloon release after this. And everybody is welcome to sign the fire truck. So thank you all for your attention today. I appreciate Merryville School for inviting us to come. Thank you.